What are you doing peering over the fridge?
We've got a problem.
What's your problem?
The problem with a toilet.
But now this has happened, we're going to have one in the van extra all the time.
Hello, welcome back.
Welcome back, everyone. Where are we today?
He's forgotten already and he's driven here.
I'll just follow the sat-nav blind. But yeah, where are we?
We are at the Malvern Western Show.
Western Show, and it was about 2 years or 2 shows ago we came in, so we ain't been here for a couple of years. But it is, again, a nice showground, actually. But yeah, we're here and in for a good weekend.
It's actually sold out for camping. I know in the past some people have been able to come last minute and get a camping spot. Not this time. It's absolutely sold out. And it's a bit windy there. Yeah, but it's sold out from, like, I think it was a week or 2 weeks before the actual show this time.
Easily, yeah.
Yeah.
Easily.
But yeah, we've just arrived and we're going to get set up. And it's a Warner show. I didn't say that originally, but it's one of the Warner show. Yeah. So we're just going to get set up. We're with the Van Club. I forgot to tell you, we're actually here with the Van Club this time. The new camping club that's out now. It's been out for about a year or so, is it? Something like that?
It's got to be a year, something
maximum,
like that.
I can't remember. These, Lee keeps forgetting to use them. Air fryer is in a new spot because now we used to have it up here. Oh, do you like my new sign? Found somewhere to put it at last. And in here we used to have the air fryer, but now we decided to use it for tins and food and stuff. Oh, the inverter's on. So in here now, Lee got some foam with little cup holder bits cut out. So we've got some glasses and stuff up there. And then we just got baskets for food and stuff. Because before, when we had this, they had a rack that was attached down the side here. And on that we had the cups, glasses inside glasses, and it was just really awkward. I mean, I can just reach to there now and it's awkward to get them out, so it's a lot easier, believe it or not, to get them out of there. So I'm working from home in a minute, got to get that set up and carry on with my work. So that's just what done in here. That's the kitchen area set. So I need to show you this. So Lee got a couple of these baskets and he's just put that on the inside of this door. It still shuts okay, but it's just easier to get the essentials out, like the washing up liquid and the bin bags. Well, not much to set up in here really, but we're all done. I wanted to show these as well. So these are shoe racks we've put on the side, and I've just taken my shoes off and just shoved them in there. It doesn't get in the way of the door for the cupboard at all, and it still gives me space to move around. And the only shoes that are going to be in there are the ones I'm actually wearing that day, because I've taken them off for the van. Because what I was finding was we were putting them down here and then we were tripping over them. So if you had somebody else that had come in and taken their shoes off and put them down here, there could be 4 pairs of shoes down here, and if you wanted to go out, it's trip hazard, innit? Ooh, we're getting our awning canopy out.
I know, we haven't had it out this year at all, so I thought I'd get it out. The weather looks good, the wind's not that bad. Yeah, and if I'm walking like I'm hunched over, I hurt the lower part of my back on Monday. We're now on Thursday, and it's healing nicely. One good thing, no line dancing for me this weekend.
Yes, Amelia are actually on a bit of a health kick at the moment. This weekend might knock that out a little bit, because I'll be having a few drinks maybe here and there, but we're still going to keep a track on what we're eating. Just before I do, just check on what Lee's doing. That's not really going to help his bad back.
It's alright when I'm doing that. Like I say, it's not too bad now. I think the worst of it is over. And it weren't as bad as last time I done it, which was a few months back now, but I was laid up in bed for a whole day. Actually, I couldn't get off the floor at one point. But yeah.
It's 10 to 12, not time for a beer yet apparently.
No, apparently not. They're all waiting till 12.
I said you're not getting any beers or any burgers because you're on diet.
But I'm allowed to enjoy myself when I'm away, so I've got a whole month of it soon. Yeah.
He's alright, he's actually not far off his ideal weight, so he's fine.
This is the setup for outside, so we've gone pretty much all out. I've got a big table that I'm going to get out, but I've got the barbecue there, have 2 chairs, comfortable chairs. We have got the festival chairs with us if we need to go out and about. They're a bit lighter. Oh wow, well look at this then. Have you got more of these?
Pardon?
Have you got more of these?
No, just this one and this one.
Just the one? Well, we could have had a dodge and bumper fight,
Just
couldn't
one
we?
way round, no bumpers.
See, that's cool, isn't it? Only in the van club, mind.
See it at night.
How fast did it go? Go on.
8 miles an hour.
8 miles an hour.
On this now.
See you soon. How cool is that? Anyway, we finally got that fridge. This is it. It's got LEDs at the front, so you've got a nice compartment there, which we are going to use as a freezer when we go away. Also, massively deep fridge, stocked well, as you can see. Inches cider, core of beer, bit of orange cider. Yeah, so I think it's called Brogue. What we do is we'll put that in the description for you, but I think it's RV Brogue or something like that. Now there's a couple of ways I use this, because we've had the inverter and all that set up, we can have it plugged into the mains. Now luckily for us, we have got a 3-pin, a 12 volt and USBs here. So when we're stationary, I will plug it into the 12 volt because the system is powered up and on, but when I'm driving, this dies basically. It can't use the 12 volt, so then I'll make sure the inverter's on and I will plug it into the 3-pin. The main thing is, let's have a little look here. I'm going to grab myself a core rev. I think I deserve one. Now that is ice cold. Now I've got it set on 3. They recommend around 5, but yeah, so hopefully now this is going to be a lot better for our trip, because we will have this to keep the drinks cold, and then the main one, which I'll show you now, is a lot better for storing your food. As you can see now, we're using the shelves as normal, lots of meat for barbecues, but we've got this, well, this at the bottom we used to store all the drinks, and it's not to say we ain't got drinks in there. What are you doing peering over the fridge?
You've got a problem.
What's your problem?
The problem with a toilet.
Ah, yes.
Yes, we have not an efficient cassette. So because it's been quite warm in here, we had like a damp smell coming from the toilet, and I think it was just a mixture of the heat and a little bit of damp in the toilet. So I thought it'd be a good idea to leave the seat up while we're not been using the van and just like kind of let it air. But I think with the heat, it's because I've left it open, it's dried it out and damaged the seal, I believe. So it's not holding water when the seal's shut in the actual toilet, it's dripping straight through. Well, good morning. It's Friday, the show officially opens today, so we're going to head out in a minute. I'm just working from home. Once I finished at lunchtime, we're going to head off and go and show you what's on offer at the shows. But we had such a lovely evening with the van club. And today's a beautiful day, so looking forward to it. But look, that's our view from the motorhome. Beautiful view. Van club are over there. That's our little hub area, and above that you can see the beautiful Malvern Hills. And there he is, ready for the Western. Look at that top.
Ready. Look at that for a t-shirt. Howdy.
You just need yee-haw on it.
Yeah, so ready for the Friday activities.
You'd still have to wear your hat, you know, just because you got one on your t-shirt.
It's in here.
Oh, let's see how it looks.
Oh, still struggling with my back a little bit, but there we go. How's that look?
You look the part. Definitely look the part.
Yeah!
You're line dancing today.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Right, that's me finally finished. And we're heading off. So it's quite a busy show apparently, but we've just got this view at the moment. So we're going to head off and see just how busy it is. Like I said before, it was fully sold out a few weeks before the event, so quite exciting to see what it's like. We have been here before, a couple of years ago, and it was busy then. but it wasn't sold out. Looks like they've got fun and games tonight.
Yeah,
That's Saloon
looking
Bar.
forward to that.
That's where we are. That area, that's the fan club hub there. And they've got about 39 vans.
Yeah, it's quite
in
nice,
there.
isn't it? Because
Yeah.
you're in like the paddock type area, and obviously that's ideal, really. You feel like you're part of a club. And if the weather gets too bad, you've always got the stables to get in, haven't you?
But I do love the view of the hills, look. I mean, we are away from the actual entertainment area and that, so this is just the start of the amount of vans that are here.
Yeah.
So,
But our mission for today is trying to get a new toilet cassette, isn't it? Yeah.
it's annoying because we do have a spare.
We have 2 spares.
We didn't bring them, so
However, yeah.
we need to learn to have one in the van from now on because I'm not doing this again. They're
No,
expensive.
it's the volume of space, but now this has happened, we're going to have one in the van extra all the time. Yeah.
I did say that, but what would I know? It's a beautiful day today. The sun is out and people are enjoying it.
Yeah. Oh, we are blocked in.
There is a way there. I don't know if this is general or if this is another camping area.
This is another club area, I think.
Auto sleeper,
Maybe.
it says there.
Oh, okay.
So I think lots of bins dotted around, which is really good.
Oh, yeah. So, right. So you've got the main a big building there, which is where the talks are.
Over there. Right,
So it's
okay.
over that way.
Oh, okay. So we're going to...
do we go to that road and down?
Yeah, let's go to that road and down.
Standard. We've got the food courts.
Yeah, and there is a shop over there I was going to show you, but I was just talking to somebody. The showground shop's a good idea, sells all your basics.
Yeah, and if you're not on the LPG and you need gas, they do always supply gas. The colour gas
yeah,
at these
just over
shows.
there.
Yeah.
Near that caravan.
I sort of drive round as well, so that's pretty good.
What a lovely day for it. Yeah, like Lee was just saying, plenty of seating for everybody. We're off into the stands.
And look what everyone's getting. Or everyone's a bit interested in the mobile aircon units. Look.
And we've got Vanlife Eats, Mark over there. Campervan cooking tips and tricks. At 2 p.m, talk an introduction to Vanlife Eats. So he's quite popular, is Mark. So I might come back and have a look at that later.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you need to brush up on your cooking skills, love.
How rude.
Looks like we found one. But I'll buy it now. It's done.
Are you going to...
I need to know what one I'll get in here. That's the one I want. 'Cause that's that one.
What's the difference?
Different cassettes for different
Sizes and
Yeah.
that, yeah. Yeah, so you want the one underneath.
Yeah.
Are you okay with that with your back?
Yeah.
Oh, he's milking it now, isn't he? I'm going to have to carry it, aren't I?
Well, that was needed. Even though we've got 2 spare at home, that's a lesson learned because that's just cost me, or us, £130.
Yeah, I shouldn't have left the lid open that damaged it in the first place, and you should have had the spare with you.
I should have put silicone sort of spray on it.
Well, it's both of us, isn't it? We both made mistakes on that one. So.
And you can buy replacement seals, but that's all at Cassette's old now, so...
Well, I'm happy now anyway. So, anyway, let's go and have a look round. We've got the marquee here with some other entertainment on away from the main event. So they have that in there. That's Mick Sparrow, the one that recommended player Joel to us when we went there.
Right, so we just popped and said hello to Caravan Radio. So if you're into motorhoming, caravanning, van life, then this is the radio station to listen to.
And they always attend all the big Warner shows. They play some music in between the entertainment to keep everybody happy. I've seen some that are sold already and it's only Friday 1 o'clock. Oh, look, big fifth wheeler there.
Oh, yeah.
I might go and have a look at that. We're on a diet, but do you know what? I think I'm going to treat myself. I thought it'd be good, but we've ended up with 4. But anyway, we've just got to be sensible with it, haven't we? Don't eat it all at once, but you can't go past the cheese shop and not. Yeah. Just going to sit here and eat my cheese.
I think I'll have a cold can.
Going to stop for a drink. Suffering a bit there, aren't you?
I am, yeah. I think because a couple of drinks yesterday, I'm obviously manoeuvring a bit differently.
You were a bit loose.
a bit loose, and now everything's gone tight again. But it's standing up and stopping and moving.
That's what you need, one of them. I'm number 66, or is it 99? Sorry, going in the bin. Unfortunately, that coffee wasn't as nice as what I thought it would be. Not like Starbucks or McDonald's, which I thought it may be similar, but it's very strong coffee. And my first sip, it was warm coffee. Eventually it got cold enough, obviously with the ice been in there. But I'd give it a mix, tried it again. I was determined to drink it, so it cost me £5.50. However, I just couldn't do it, so unfortunately in the bin. And then we met up with a couple of our friends and had a drink of cider in the end, and that was lovely.
We've been driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna. Picking up all our friends, fill up the car till it bends because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own. We came to party all night long and sing on to every song.
Thank you very much, Zara, for my birthday cake. It's much appreciated.
I just want to jump in now because we are being offered a piece of kit that I think is essential for when you're travelling around in your motorhome or van life, because it's something that you probably won't want to use, but if you didn't have it and you need it, you wish you had it. So today this video is sponsored by Gulu, I believe they're called, and they supply different jump starter packs. Now, we have been offered a jump starter pack in the past and we did give it away on the channel. So this is the GP4000 jump starter. Now, it also doubles up as a power bank. So if you're in a remote off-grid location and you need a bit of extra power for your phone or anything like that, you can use this to charge it up. I will be trialing it out later on, so you'll see a couple of clips there. Now, we did buy my daughter a car and it was off my stepdaughter. She's starting out driving and she has not got a provisional license yet. She's basically applied for a provisional license, but why she's done that, the car has been sitting there because we travel so much. I've not been able to keep the engine or battery healthy as I wanted to, so the battery has died once again. So we're going to use this to see if it starts that battery and how simple it is to do so. So before we start, we'll just have a quick look at the back just to show you what it's got the built-in safety protections and how easy it is. So it is just a case of connecting your crocodile clips, connecting it to the device, and then starting your engine. First impressions of taking it out of the box, the case is nice and small. It is actually solid case, so it looks perfect just to hide away somewhere in the van. Personally, I think I will stick it in the boot, but it don't take up that much room. It's a proper solid, not cheap plastic, and ideal battery, I suppose that is there. But you do get the crocodile clips and where to plug it, so you've got your positive and negative. But what I like about this, not only have you got the normal USB-A to USB-C for charging devices, you've got USB-C to USB-C. Also, you have the 12-volt cigarette lighter that you can plug into the side, and if you've got any devices running off of that still, then you can use it for that. But ideal, it packs away nicely. It's a 4,000 amps max output, which is quite high, and it'd be ideal for your motorhome or van. Along with that, it does up to a 10-litre petrol or diesel engine. Before we see if it can start my daughter's engine, I just want to see if it's good on the charging. Now, it says the USB-A and the C are fast charge. So I'm going to plug my phone in. Point to note, the USB-C is an in and out, so that's where you'll charge the device, I would say. And now I'm going to just plug it into my phone and see if we get any power. So the lights on the device light up, so that's showing me 4 bars, so I believe that's full. And at the top there, it is giving a charge. To me, I think that's great, because if you can have multiple purpose for your items, it always makes a bonus. But this is something that actually, if you're out on a long day, long walk, I'd probably put in my day sack and use it as a power bank in case a camera decides to run out of battery, or my phone, and we're out for a long period of time. And as you can see there, it's got a torch. And you can actually hold it as if you were holding a torch. It's on the side where you would plug in the crocodile clip, so you can rest it probably on the engine, just so you can see your battery terminals and get that crocodile clip hooked up if it's night time. So what I'll do is I'll put some clips in now, me starting the engine, just so you can see how easy it was just to attach the crocodile clips, attach it to the device, turn it on, and get that engine started. Okay, so let's see if we can start this engine. Now I can guarantee it's going to be dead. Nothing at all. So the crocodile clips, which are nice thick ones, are on. The unit automatically came on, which is great. And it says here that everything's correct. So not reverse polarity. So I'm going to give it a boost. Okay, right, moment of truth. Oh, she's proper dead. Let's go again. Oh yes, second time. Okay, so it took 2 boosts to get this battery started, but the battery now is pretty much gone. It probably will need a new battery. But to get me out of a situation, I can now drive this away and sort that out. So it works perfect as a jump starter and great as a charging bank for your phone or anything like that, your tablet and stuff like that. Okay, so now that's all done, I think you agree this is an essential item. I would always carry something like this. Yes, I might not need it now in the van. However, future, there could come a time where you're sitting on a site somewhere or in a remote location, and you sit in there for a few days and your battery does die. So this will give it that boost to get you going again, and at least get you to a safe place garage or a supplier's for a new battery. I think this is a fair investment. For £80, I think it's going for on their website at the moment. All links and everything's going to be in the description. But I think personally it's a fair investment for something that actually could save the day in the future. Again, it's one of them items that we all hope we don't need, but there could come a time where you wish you had packed it. Go down to their website, have a little look. They have got different size packs and other ones available. But like I say, I think on their website at the moment, while filming this, it's around £80. So there is a discount there for the item. But I do want to say a big thank you to Gulu for sending us that. And it's something we will be carrying with us on our travels. We are on Saturday today, and I reckon it's going to be a busy day today. I have got my shades, even though it's a bit overcast. The sun is due to poke its head out at some point. Right, let's shut up shop, get down the show. Just quickly want to show people, and it's actually thanks to NikkiandBilly.
On the road again.
On the road again, that's it, that's the channel name. But they highlighted about these awning straps, and yeah, I will put the name in the description of the company I got them from. It's only a small business, so it's good to support that. But yeah, as you can see, I'll just quickly show you. Very easy to manipulate and do up. But yeah, it's got these ends, which I find a lot better, and they just fit where the awning slides are into that 6mm slot there. So it's a lot easier, and then you literally just tighten it up. But this is where the activity is. So we're in a massive circle here, as you've seen, and the circle is definitely getting bigger.
And this is the hub where all the magic happens.
Yeah. And we've got to get ourselves one of them.
We're loving
little
these
dodgems.
though, aren't we? We're loving these too.
Got to get a dodgem.
So Lee showed you the pink dodgem before, but look, these are brilliant.
It's a little bit disappointing. Look, there's still drink left from last night. Oh, is it? Oh, it's a 24-hour bar.
24-hour bar.
Join the club, you get a 24-hour bar.
Yeah, I was checking this out yesterday. It's a caravan with a slide out. What do you think to this? What do you think, Lee?
I think it's a great idea bringing it into the UK. Yeah, it opens it right up. So you've got all this space now.
There's a lot of space in here.
Must be the slide there. It goes down the whole length, I think. Yeah, makes a massive difference.
Yeah, it's huge. So it does come
Big
right out
kitchen.
at the back here as well.
Yeah, so this whole
right
thing will
out.
come in, give you a nice bed. It does make a massive difference. It'd be nice to have some of these slide outs on motorhomes now.
So that's quite a good idea. Let's see if we see that popping up more often.
Or popping out.
Or popping out.
But no, if we had them on coach builts or A classes and that, I think it'd be ideal. You know, obviously sometimes you would have to have it where you can use the van with the slide out still in, just in case you didn't have the room. But yeah, I think if you've got the space on a decent pitch, then it'd be ideal to have that fitted, wouldn't it?
Well, this is different. It's a Tesla with like a pop top on it.
I suppose that's like a bed as well.
Yeah, well, that's different.
Yeah, very nice. Even got its own power station fitted.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And there's a Vanguardian stand.
Becoming more and more popular now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is Tony, the place I got the straps from. So these are the colours of straps you can get. All these different ones here. So not bad price either.
You can get red ones, and you can get yellow ones, and you can get black ones.
Even
That's
little
all
hangers,
I know.
even little hangers. But yeah, I put all the link of where we actually purchased them online to his website. Like I say, he's a local small business, so it's always good to support small businesses.
So back at the Van Club Hub, and they've got some games on today. They're playing Scattles. I have no idea what that is. But
Is it a form of Skittles, this Scattles? There you go. I suppose it's like
wherever
grass.
the scattle lands,
Yeah.
that is where it stays. If you hit a scattle down and it's got a number 2 on it, you get 2 points. If you hit if you hit 2 scattles down, you only get 1 point, no matter what's on them.
Right, okay.
And then obviously you get up to your points.
Well, there you go. It sounds like my sort of game because it sounds quite
They
easy.
get harder and harder and harder.
Oh, does it?
Obviously they get more spread out.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sounds fun.
sounds like a lot of fun, but I have promised birthday boy Mark Nussel from Nuts on Tour to go line dancing.
Yeah,
so we're
that's why
going
I
to
got
miss
this
out.
on, just to join in on that.
Very nice too.
Oh,
Yeah,
by the way,
you like
if you
it?
miss a scattle, you lose a life.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
It's a bit drastic, isn't it?
I didn't come to this show to lose my life.
Now you know how happy, yes, I can be.
Yes, that was Steve from Wheels on Wheels.
Yeah.
And the noise you can hear in the background is the famous dogs from Nuts on Tour.
The famous dogs. And this is the gentleman that's going to be escorting my lovely wife to the dance floor.
Yes.
Doing line dancing.
He's a birthday boy today.
Birthday boy.
Happy birthday, Mark.
Thank you very much.
You looking forward to the line dancing?
Always.
Good.
We always look forward to the line dancing.
That's
a
good.
good workout.
Well, we'll be getting you on camera, so I hope you got your steps in order. It's more than the 2-step.
He's got his birthday hat, his birthday boots, but luckily not his birthday suit.
No, that's well hidden.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I'm back.
It's a new day.
It's a new day, and is it the
Set him
last
off
trading
singing
day?
again.
Yeah, it's the last trading day.
It's the last
isn't it?
trading day today. We're not going till tomorrow. It's Sunday. But we've got another talk we want to see. We want to look at the reenactments from the Western theme
Yes, that's
they
true.
do. I wonder if our friends are there. That's their van. Very similar to ours.
Yeah, it's a toy
Looking
van.
clean, isn't it, love?
Yeah.
Cleaner than yours. Right, so we've had an eventful day. We eventually found our friend, the one who's got the same Ron. He's got the same motorhome as us, but I think he's got a newer version.
Yes, he's got a newer version.
Yeah.
He was a little bit naughty. He treated me to some whiskey and coke.
So I didn't
Very
know
nice
that.
though, thanks. Thank you very much.
And then we've just been around talking to some lovely viewers, and now we're heading to go to the show to see Motorhome Happiness because James Riley is doing a talk.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us your backstory.
So
My name is James Riley. I'm 37 years of age. I have autism and ADHD. I live at home with my mum and my little dog Angus. So I went in the van, I thought, right, come on, let's start something positive, and boom, it's just exploded.
So you started it, when was it?
September 2019, on the 17th of September.
Yeah, what time? Yeah.
6:20.
Your age, James, I love that. So you started this group, and
yeah.
I mean, you know, I've started lots of things, and trying to get subscribers, and you know, is hard work.
Yeah.
How many people are in it now?
105,000 members.
And that's incredible. How did you get it to grow so big in 7 years?
Because it's a very positive and non-negative group. It's about motorhoming, campervanning, RVs. It's about the love of the life of a motorhome.
This is where they do the reenactments. I think they're just in between.
In between
acts.
shows, you reckon?
Yeehaw!
Yeah.
That's what happens if you lose at Scattles. You lose your life. So if Colin ever looks for a new van, just because he wants something maybe with a toilet in the future, this one looks ideal, look.
Yeah, well look, you can even store the bog rolls like.
So I'll show you the front.
It's not bad, is it?
Nice little dining area. Another seated belt there.
Oven.
Belted seat, should I say. Nice
what?
kitchen layout, isn't
I don't
it?
think it's that much longer than the van he's got now.
It looks smart as well, doesn't it? Just short of 45.
Well, that's it, my dear, isn't it?
It's Monday morning now.
Monday morning, yeah, you nearly said Sunday.
I know
yeah.
I did, but no, we've had a really good time here, and it's all clearing off. I think people have to be off by 12 o'clock, and a lot of people have already started to go. It's about 9:30ish, isn't it?
So the
oh no,
fields...
10 o'clock now it is.
Is it 10 o'clock
Yeah,
already?
yeah.
Wow. Yeah, the fields are emptying fast now, so we are pretty much packed up. A couple of little jobs to do and go and say our goodbyes.
I'll show you if you want what's going on out there. These are all the different paddocks that they use for the different groups. And yeah, there was 39 vans on here, and we even had a couple on the other side of the fence as well.
One thing we do want to say is we were really overwhelmed, and thank you to everyone that came and said hello.
We met loads of people this weekend, and we've loved every minute of it.
We have, and it's
Yeah.
been good to have conversations with people behind the telly, shall we say.
Yeah, behind the numbers on the views, it's nice to meet the faces.
Definitely.
We've really enjoyed talking to you.
Yeah.
And we've really enjoyed staying with the van club as well.
Yes.
It's been a great weekend. They've juggled their stall and their camping group, and they've really looked after the members.
Yes, and they've done a barbecue one night, and it's been really good, and they do look after the members of the group. To that end, we have booked another rally with them in the future.
Yeah, so I'll be going with them sometime in October, but you'll see more of that later.
Yeah.
But we're really excited because
Yes.
it's now Monday, now I've got the day right, and we are leaving on Friday.
Friday, we're going to get on that ferry late evening and then, head to Spain, ready for Portugal.
We've had lots and lots of suggestions. We've not had a chance to look at them all yet because we've been here.
Yeah.
So when I get home, I'm going to have a look for them suggestions and work out kind of where we're
The
going to
route
go.
and
Yeah.
where we're going to go. Yeah, so thanks for every suggestion that came in, and we've had quite a few, so we really do appreciate that.
We may not be able to do every single one we've got there, but we will do our best, have a look where we fancy going as well from your suggestions, and hopefully we'll be able to give you a shout out for whoever suggested it as well.
Definitely, definitely. So on that note then, next one you'll see us is probably crossing the water into Spain. So thanks again to everyone that subscribed, everyone that supports us, and we will catch you on the next one. So until then, bye.
See ya!